Okay, let's go ahead and get that food side window. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and zoom up on that part a little bit. Spacebar, pan. Let's take our pen tool. I'm making sure I'm on that layer. Alright, let's give ourselves a black stroke. And, I'm going to turn off our fill. Alright, so it looks like we got two portions of this window. I'm going to start, say, right there. I'm going to click here. Click here. Alt click. I'm going to go... You know what? Let's make this a little bit bigger. We're going to take it all the way up here. Alt. There. And we're going down over here. Resetting, and we're going to go right there, round that off a bit. There we go. Alright, next step, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Let's give it a fill. Alright, and we're going to, same thing again, edit, copy, edit, paste in front. And then we're going to give that a sample color of gray. Alright, let's go ahead and reset everything. Let's grab all that. Reset everything. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a bit. Alt. Alright, let's go ahead and give it some variation here. Actually, I'm going to zoom back up in there. Alright, let's grab our white arrow. Select that, and let's give it a little bit of a, yeah, there we go. Something on the lines of that. That looks pretty good. Let's kind of make that a little thicker on that back end. There we go. No, let's take that back. Let's sometimes you only need a little bit. That looks good. We'll keep it like that. Alright, let's go ahead and draw the other windows. So I'm gonna highlight everything again. Here, let me pan this in. Let's bring this back down, our opacity. We got two little windows we're gonna draw. And let's check out our layers. I guess we can put them on the same layer. Take my pen tool. Let's get rid of our fill. We're going to draw one here. We're going to kind of match this a little bit. Alright, Alt. Go right there. Come back here. And let's go there. That's pretty good. And let's do one more. We'll go over here. I'll match these up a bit. There. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and let's click both of these. I'm holding down Shift, and I'm going to give them both a fill. Alright. We're going to take both those, edit, copy since they're both selected, edit, paste in front, and we're going to, let's turn the stroke off both of these, and let's give them a fill. Click on the fill of a gray color. We're going to highlight those. Let's reset everything, and let's play with some line variation here. So technically, yeah, we're going to give it some line variation. Because I'm thinking, well, maybe we should just make the windows all black, but that would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? Maybe we should make them like a smoke tint. Well, no, I guess we could go black. Or we'll just play it safe and make it white. Let's select that, eyedropper, grab that white, let's grab that, eyedropper, make that white. Nah, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go select these. We're gonna make these black. what we're going to do is we're going to add some highlights on there. I think that'll give it some justice. Just simple white. You know, we're going to add white highlights to pretty much all over the thing eventually. So I'm just going to take a pen tool. You know, we're going to go take off this fill. Let's go white stroke. And we're going to add little highlights. So I'm going to click here, there. And we'll make that a fill. You know, we'll make those fills. Yeah, just like that. Except for I should have angled that off, so I'm going to recreate that. There we go. Let's go back to our pen tool. Let's zoom up on here so I can get a little more accurate. Oops. Clicking him, and then let's click over here. Let's go ahead and one there, and then we'll end it off right there. We'll make that a fill. We'll flip it. There we go. Let's go ahead and do it over here as well. You know, I can keep my fill on. I'm just gonna click, oops, click, click. Let's reset that, pivot. Something on the lines of that. And then close it off. There we go. Yeah, we probably should do it on the bottoms too. So I'm gonna go here, click, whoops, let's give it a little space. There we go. And then we'll do it on this. You know, we're gonna do the opposite side. Let's zoom up on that. There we go. I think that's good. I'll give it some justice. Gotta take a good look at this. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and bring these back down and see what we gotta draw next, or trace next. Not too bad. Looks like we got one window here. Let's go ahead and finish that up. I'll highlight, you know, I guess we don't need to highlight it right now. I'm just gonna go to my layers. We got food side windows. You know, we'll put it on the same layer. I'm gonna take my pen tool. We got our stroke and take off our fill. Alright, let's zoom up on this little area. Take my pen tool. I'm gonna click here once, two. Let's go three. Let's reset that with the Alt key. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and close it off. Yeah, let's go ahead and give that a fill. Oops, black fill. And you know, I think we're eventually going to do is we're going to put some gradients on there. But let's go ahead and give it a couple of highlights real quick. Just change that to white. And let's draw, let's say one across here. Let's take that further down. Here we go. And we could probably do one across there, up on the top. So I'm coming here. There we go. All right. Let's reset everything. Pass these back up. Oops, I'm going to go ahead and scale out a bit. All right. Not too bad. I just can't stand that straight line all the way down here, so I'm going to actually give that some variation. We're going to pop this in just a bit. There we go. Much better. All right. Try to look at what we can do. Looks like the next thing are our mirrors. So we're gonna, obviously our mirrors are above this window and behind the body. So we're gonna go to our layers. We know they're gonna be on top of the food side window. So I'm gonna create a new layer. We're gonna call this, let's say right side mirror. If I mean we're facing his right mirror. Alright, now we're working on these mirrors, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight everything here. Bring this back down to opacity. And let's take my hand tool. Alright, let's see what we can work on. The mirrors. Alright, I'm going to zoom up on that little area. Looks like it's broken down in two little pieces. So I'm making sure I'm on that layer. Let's turn off our stroke. Make sure you deselect everything before you start flipping or switching your strokes and fills, because we don't want to change anything by accident. Alright, so I got my pen tool. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to click, let's say, we got to give it a little bit of depth. So I'm going to click right here, reset that alt, come over here, right there, and we're going to close that off just like that. Alright, so I'm going to actually give this a black fill. Let's go ahead and give it a stroke. I'm going to take this, edit, copy, edit, paste in front, and we're going to select gray. We're going to go ahead and reset everything, or bring down our opacities. I mean, bring them back up. Alright, okay, see, we already got a problem here. We are going to move that, has to be above the nose. So right mirror, we obviously know has to be above the nose. So there we go. Yeah, I think that's right. Should be above the nose. Yeah, it's got to be above the nose. But you know what? We're probably going to, let's go ahead and take that right mirror. I guess we can move it later, but okay, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and zoom up on this. Give it some line variation here. See, but what I want, instead of we losing control of everything, because this is blending into black, so we're going to have to take this back layer, and technically we're going to switch the colors to this shade of gray here. There we go. And oops, let's get back that color there. And then we can actually take this layer, turn off our stroke, right? We'll actually make this layer black. So I'm going to grab him, make him black, but then I'm going to take the same one again, edit, copy, edit, paste in front. And we're going to make him the darker gray one now. And then we're actually going to manipulate the front of this part so we get a different line variation. just a bit, and then bring this one just a bit like that. Tuck that in a little bit further. So we got something on the, ooh, that's a little too much. We're gonna angle that off sharper, like that. We'll bring this one back up. You know, I'm gonna zoom up even closer. Oops, remember this doesn't need a stroke, so. I think that's working. Make this a little thicker. And yeah, we could probably tuck that in just a bit. Just a bit more. Let's see where this is actually. There we go. I had to move that a bit. And I think I'm messing with this too much in Control Z. I had it right the first time. That looks good enough. All right. Let me zoom out of that. All right, looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and give it this last little piece. And what we're gonna do is end up copying it over. So we have, let me make sure I'm not, yeah, okay, good. We got our right side mirror here. All right, we're gonna put this right under the other piece. Or actually what we're gonna do is build it on the same layer and then just place it right behind it by moving it with our option. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my pen tool here, taking off my fill color. And let's just create a simple little shape here to represent the little mirror extension. Alright, so we're gonna make that a fill, right? I'm gonna edit, copy, edit, paste in front, and then we're gonna give this a, ooh, something didn't quite happen right. We forgot to close that out or something? Oops. Okay, that's right. Let's go. Edit, copy, edit, paste in front. We're going to select him. And we're going to sample this guy. There we go. We're going to take our white arrow and let's zoom up even closer. And I'm going to reposition these a bit just to give it some line variation. There we go. And now all we're going to do is take that and that, right click, arrange, and send to back. And there we go. Good. Yeah, that works. So I'm going to go ahead and get my layers here. We're going to lock everything again, except for the right mirror. Now I'm going to highlight these so I'm not selecting anything else. I'm going to go ahead and object group, take my alt key, bring that around. Let's go ahead and flip this around this way. And we're going to rotate this just a bit. Now this guy, to be honest, he's going to be behind here anyways. Let's make sure I'm not screwing that up too much. We're going to end up warping him. Alright, I'm going to put him somewhere back here. And then we're going to actually